Hey everyone, my name is Hagen. I am new to YouTube, but really kind of just have a passion for weird things, electrical engineering, especially early electric vehicles, and was getting an itch for a new hobby and decided to buy a package deal of a little vehicle that was around in the early 2000s called a Ford Think. They look something like this. And the issue is, not only did I buy one, I bought 9. So, and take you through a little bit of my endeavors on working on these things, bringing them back to life. Several of them have sat for decades now, and we're going to get some of them back on the road. So I hope you'll follow along for my journey, and I'll show you everything from replacing a wheel hub on one of these, which should be pertinent to a lot of other vehicles, to some real specialty stuff like fixing the chargers and the instrument clusters on these. So stay tuned, and try to keep bringing you some constant updates. So as part of this lot, it came with a bunch of extra pieces. The story behind this is that these all came from a Ford dealer, directly from a Ford dealer. And all kinds of good stuff, from new master brake cylinders to control arms to this is the controller that actually makes the cart go, to chargers, to whatever a hose assembly is, and everything in between. We even have the original plastic rivets, all kinds of good stuff. So that's some of the parts. New wiring harnesses. We have some used plastic parts. I have some more parts in this other room. Got some good batteries to put in these as I get them going, some good AGM batteries. And then these are the carts themselves. They're in various states of repair or disrepair. This one was, at the time, a higher end model. You could get different options on the Ford Think in 2002. One of the options was actually a passenger side mirror, of all things. And this one has this additional little luggage space on the back, as does the one next to it. This one's actually going to be the fanciest of them. I know it doesn't look like it now, but promise we'll get there. This one actually has a sunroof. So that was a rare option that didn't last very long at all. And then under their little hood, typically there's a charger down there. This one's missing it. But yeah, I mean, they have everything from a horn to a windshield wiper, to blinkers, turn signals, lights, horn, everything else. So just those are 4-seater versions. This is a 2-seater version, which were less popular. Obviously, if you're going to spend the money like this cost back in 2002, which was about 10 grand in then money, so more like 20 grand, I think, today, most people would opt for the 4-seater models. Here's another one. And then these are very rare. So these actually have little truck beds on the back of them. And these are very hard to find. We estimate that they probably only made about 500 or less of the truck variants. They're actually not even in the service manuals. But this was a factory option for a little while. It has an aluminum bed in the back. And here's another one. And this is actually factory green. This one even has an additional feature that is very rare as well. It's a defrost little heater unit for a front windshield. This one never actually even left the dealership where all these other parts over there came from. It still has the original sticker on it. Apparently it was just pushed around back and literally kept there for 23 years. So or 20 years, I guess, 21 years. This is another one that I've started stripping down. Kind of the same thing here. We'll go through and replace all the wiring. The exterior is all aluminum, which makes it really nice. You don't have to worry about any rust on the exterior or the frame itself. The whole chassis is aluminum. So it's very helpful. It keeps them in great shape. You never have to worry about rust. And then we'll go through some potential problems in a future video, but those that multifunction switch that goes on the steering wheel are a huge issue, as are the instrument clusters themselves, which kind of are the brains of the vehicle. And we'll do a much deeper dive into those later. This is one I'm trying to get working. This one is going to use some of the older components. In the early days, the first few hundred units they put out had a 4 horsepower motor, and they actually upgraded to a 6 horsepower motor about halfway through the production run. This one has a 4 horsepower motor on it, which is fine. The 2-seater, it doesn't require as much as a 4-seater with 4 passengers would. So this one, paint and body's not in the best shape. Seats are an older restoration, but it sat outside with a cover on it. But the cover, I'll have to pressure wash it, has rubbed against the metal over a long period of time and turned it somewhat blue. But anyway, this one I'm going to get going without much modification at all. It has some batteries that are good. This one actually has flooded batteries in it, but everything else is going to have AGMs. So that's where we're at right now. So that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to have some more videos come out. This is not for production quality. I know that this is not the best. This is a little side project of mine. I just like getting these little things going. I think they're pretty cool to preserve, and trying to do my part in that, make sure that I document some of the steps along the way. So if you like this, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be putting some more stuff out, more very specific type stuff, specifically for people that might be out there trying to get their carts working, or people that are just a little more interested in this. So there's some clips showing right now of other stuff that is to come, everything from motor reassembly to fixing the instrument clusters to some wiring, and a little bit of everything in between. So I hope you'll follow along, and yeah, good luck out there.